Gardaí still puzzled over killing of amusement arcade worker in Ballinasloe. 3 women come before Belfast court charged with money laundering. And day 2 of the European Championships, and it's another gold for Michel de Bruyne. Good evening. Gardaí in Ballinasloe in County Galway have spent the day trying to establish a motive for the murder of the 48-year-old amusement arcade worker John Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy's body was found on the floor of the arcade on the town's main street in the early hours of yesterday morning. The officer in charge of the investigation described the killing as a particularly gruesome murder.
Throughout the day, Gardaí have been trying to establish how John Kennedy met his death and what lay behind his brutal killing. So far, they haven't established a motive. Today, the search for a murder weapon was intensified, and Gardaí have also been trying to find out exactly what happened here between closing time and 4 a.m. on Tuesday morning, when Mr. Kennedy's body was discovered on the arcade floor.
But this was a brutal, savage murder. Innocent man going about his business. Killed in his own premises. He got very serious head injuries. The Gardaí are leaving no stone unturned to solve this murder, and I think that with the cooperation we're getting from the people, that we'll bring this to a successful conclusion.
This latest murder is the 3rd violent killing in the West inside a week. John Kennedy's death has left people in his home village of Ahaskra and townspeople here in Ballinasloe numbed with grief. Today they described it as yet another senseless tragedy.
They're really shocked about it because he was such a quiet, harmless man, never interfered with anybody, you know, just run his business, and that was it. I never heard him mixed up in anything at all, you know. I don't think he even bothered hardly having a drink, that type of fella, you know. Lived a nice, quiet life with his mother out there in a little farm out near Ahaskra. But people are really upset because he was a man that never went in for violence anyway, the poor fella.
As the murder hunt continued this evening, Gardaí say it's still not clear if John Kennedy's killer forced his way into the arcade or if he was known to the dead man. Tonight, technical experts are still combing the area for vital clues.
3 women